Hello, I hope you're doing well. So I recently took part in the waterside Derry Half Marathon, and in this video I'd like to talk about the race itself, the course and how it went, and then after that I'll talk about the one run that I did during training that I think in particular made a real difference to the outcome of this race. Starting and finishing in Ebrington Square, the course is fairly undulating, particularly in the first 10 miles. It has a maximum elevation of 190 feet, with the highest point of the course being between miles 9 and 10, at which point you cross the Foyle Bridge. From mile 11 onwards, it's relatively flat as you head along the banks of the River Foyle, crossing the Peace Bridge for the second time and back to Ebrington Square for the finish. So for me, the hardest part of the course was the crossing of the Foyle Bridge. I think it was a combination of the elevation gain and the fact it happens quite late on in the race. Definitely for me, I did struggle at that bit. Once that was over, that was out of the way, it was then a case of dropping down, and it was back along the banks of the River Foyle for the last couple of miles and attempting to chase down a new personal best. So yeah, a new personal best for me, which I was really pleased about, and a nice course and really nice atmosphere, challenging in parts, undulating, but a really nice race to take part in. So the one type of training run I did that I think made a real difference to the outcome of this race was the 2 hour steady run. So the 2 hour principle is based around the fact that once you get to that 2 hour mark, you do really get the gains from the aerobic endurance, you get the capillary development, it strengthens your muscles. And I feel this type of run in particular made the difference. So the reason I wanted to pick this type of run out above all the other types of training runs that I was doing as well is because back in May I ran the Chester Half Marathon, and in the run up to Chester I never got to that 2 hour mark. I did, one hour 45, 140, 150, but I never actually got to the 2 hour mark. So I just feel once getting to the 2 hours, for me really made the difference. And Chester went well, but it didn't go as well as this one. So Chester came in 72:53. So 4 months later, 31-second increase in improvement, and it was how it felt as well. Derry felt a bit more controlled. That was a bit more, it was a real effort. But I just feel that, yeah, those longer runs were definitely a huge difference, a huge help to how this race went. So yeah, that was the Derry Half Marathon. A nice race to take part in. Thank you so much for watching. All the best. Thank you.